Yo guys, what is going on? It's Mr. DJM here. Welcome to another squad builder video. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you the best possible 100k team for you guys to be able to compete in FUT Champions. So as always, if you guys do enjoy the video or find it helpful in any way, if you could drop a like on it, I would hugely appreciate that. And if you are new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? So I have gone with the team in a 4-3-2-1 formation. So we're going to jump straight into this. Kicking things off in goal, I've gone with the 82 Champions League card, AREOLA, who I bought for only 3,000 coins. I think this guy's great value for money because he's a very overpowered goalkeeper on this game, being 6'5", having 85 reflexes, 84 diving, really good combinations, and yeah, overall I think he's a very good goalkeeper. So moving on to the right back position, I've gone with that 82 rated Thomas Munier, who I bought for 5,800 coins. Honestly, he is one of my favourite right backs to use on this game. I think he's got such complete and well balanced stats. So moving on to the two central defenders now, as always we do start off on the right hand side with the 83 rated KIMPENBE, who I bought for 6,600 coins. Now, in my opinion, I think this guy is the best cheap centre-back on this game. I mean, he's got everything, the pace, the defending, the physicality. It's all you need to be a good centre-back. And then alongside him, we've got another overpowered centre-back in the 82 rated Eric Boy, who I bought for 2,000 coins. Similar case to KIMPENBE, I think this guy's got everything that you need to be a good centre-back, the pace, the defending and the physicality. And I thought those two were a very solid centre-back partnership. So we're moving on to the left back now. I've got with the 78 rated Luke Shaw, who I bought for only 700 coins. And I quite like Shaw. I think he's a very solid fullback on this game. I don't think he's too far off Benjamin Mendy and Robertson for competing for the best left back in the BPL. So we are now moving on to the three central midfielders. We're going to start in the right central midfield position. I've gone with the 85 rated Paulinho, who I bought for 10,500 coins. I'm a huge fan of Paulinho. I think this guy is a very good box-to-box midfielder. Can do everything really. He brings a great energy to the midfield. Can score goals, can assist. Yeah, a very good player. So in the centre of the midfield, I've got the 84 informed TALISCA, who I bought for 44,000 coins. Now I have spent nearly half the budget on this player alone, but he is definitely worth it. In my opinion, I think this guy's one of the best midfielders on the game. So we're moving on to the left central midfield position. I've got the 82 rated Fred, who I bought for 2,600 coins. Now Fred brings a really good energy to that midfield and he's got pretty balanced, well-rounded stats. So moving on to the left forward position now, I've gone with the 83 Martial, who I bought for 11,000 coins. Now Martial's always been overpowered on FIFA, but honestly this FIFA seems like he might be the most overpowered out of all the games because he is ridiculous on this game. Can score goals, can assist, such a complete player. So moving on to the right full position, I've gone with an 81 rated Hulk, who I bought for 2,900 coins. Some of this guy's stats for an 81 rated player are just ridiculous. He is very clinical in front of goal, so give him an opportunity and yeah, I'm sure he'll score a lot of goals for you. So moving on to the striker now, I've gone with an 84 rated LACAZETTE, who I bought for 5,700 coins. Now you don't really need to spend a lot of money on a striker really to do well in FUT Champions, because getting this guy in your team, you're guaranteeing goals no matter what. Such a clinical forward. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry, all the players would be on 10 chemistry. We played 10 matches. So I have been using these custom tactics for quite a while now on FIFA 19. If you want to change them, then feel free to do so. So moving on to the player instructions, Lacazette, stay central, get in behind and stay forwards. For Martial and for Hulk, drift wide, get in behind and stay forwards. And then for Paulinho, stay on the edge of the box across and to cover the centre. And then for TALISCA, I would tell him to get forward to get into the box across and to cover the centre. And then Fred, stay on the edge of the box across and to cover the centre. And as always, I do keep both fullbacks on balanced attack. So we're moving on to my highlights using this team in FUT Champions and in Division Rivals. And I honestly do believe this is the best 100k team on the market at the moment. I think defensively it's very solid because you've got two of the most overpowered centre-backs at the back. In the midfield, I think it has a real good energy to it, and of course TALISCA is going to be one of your star players. You get him anywhere around the edge of the box, just shoot with this guy because 9 times out of 10 he will find the back of the net because his long shots are ridiculous on this game. And going forwards, I don't think you will have any problems scoring goals. The likes of Martial, Lacazette and Hulk all know where the back of the net is. So yeah, if you do decide to use this 100k team in FUT Champions, hopefully it will do well for you. If you have got a bit more coins lying around and you wanted to upgrade this team, there are a few upgrades you could go with. So you could get Gianluigi Buffon between the sticks, you could go with Thiago Silva for KIMPENBE, you could bring in the Manu Matic or Paul Pogba for Fred, and you could actually get Player of the Month Lucas in the team for Hull, but that would mean you need to bring in Dani Alves or Thomas Meunier. So those are a few upgrades if you guys have got a few more coins lying around. As always, you will be able to rate this team out of 5, so I'm going to be very interested to see what you guys say. If you guys do want to put your suggestions for squad builders that you want me to make in the comments below, feel free to do that. But that is just going to be about it from me for today, guys, so I will catch you in the next video.